Hello, my divinities. Welcome, welcome. So, today's collective feels like I'm already tapping in and it feels dramatic. I feel like we're going to have a little soap opera on our hands. Let's see. Hold on. Let me light this incense real quick. Interestingly enough, today in Texas, the cold died down a little bit to where I literally had to turn on the fan because I was starting to sweat. And I was like, oh, okay. Playing with my emotions, making me feel like we're in spring. Okay, let's get started. Let's lock in. First, I want to start with Oracle energy. What's the, see, already, immediately. Dark Moon, release. Cathonia of the Earth, stability. And Hermes, messages. Overall energy, Pandotera, all giver, abundance. Okay. So, let's start with number 23, which is the one of abundance. Okay, so this one says, Hecate was called upon in all aspects of life, including the welfare of crops, livestock, and the fisherman's catch. Her ability to give and promote abundance is parallel to many Earth Mother figures such as Gaia, Demeter, and Rhea. But for all she can give, she can also withhold or take away. Do not expect to receive. Be gracious and avoid greed. The goddess provides, but she scolds the grasping and materialistic who seek to fill their voids with her bounty. That's fair. Number 31, Dark Moon, release. Most sacred to Hecate, the darkest night can be harnessed for cathartic release and empowerment. These can sometimes be bitter pills to swallow, but are necessary to promote healing and growth. This is the holy night of Hecate when she travels abroad with her retinue. In the stillness of our inner sanctum, we can feel her draw near. The tingle of fear is close, but her dark whispers inspire us to take action. What's done is done. Time to move forward. Okay. Number 9. Stability. It says, the very earth itself tears open amidst quake and storm, shaking reality to its core. And yet Hecate stands, powerful and firm, towering like an ancient oak. We can tap into these powers of stability and steadfastness, calling upon Hecate for protection and empowerment. And it is here where we may face our worst fears or discover our deepest potential. But as in all things, we must prove our mettle in the face of the unknown that lurks beneath. Be sure-footed and certain on your path. Okay. And last but not least, 51 messages. Flitting between the realms, Hermes bears you a message, and regardless of who this is from, it will be relevant at this time. He may even be able to relay your message to the different realms. Hermes reminds us to be clear in our communication with both the goddess and those around us. Don't make promises you can't keep. Interesting. So let's keep this energy in mind. Apparently something is, I feel like something's falling apart. Something is being released, because not only did we get release and stability, but you know, we're getting the message of basically reassurance that you will be cared for, you will be protected, you will be taken care of. So don't freak out. Let's see. And interestingly enough, I was drawn to 3 different decks. So we're going to start with this one. This is one of the most dramatic decks I have, so let's see. It's the, by the way, it's the situations one, which all the decks, I usually put them at the bottom because sometimes I'll forget the names of decks. And then when you guys ask me, I'm like, oh shit, what's that called? And then I have to go search it up. So I made a habit of putting it, I'm telling you, of putting it in the description below. Desire, lust, sexual chemistry. Well then, okay. So either you are lusting after somebody or somebody's lusting after you, baby. Let's see. What else? Followed by obsession, must have, indulgence. Okay. So somebody is like obsessed. Today, present, now, in the moment. So this is not, okay. This is trying to make it very clear. This is not a future reading. So if you don't resonate with this or you don't feel like this is yours, it's just not yours. Because this is now, right now. This is happening right now. Synchronicities and signs, yeah. So you'll know. You'll know if this is your reading because you would have felt it. You would have felt something. Either you feel drawn to a certain person, or you feel like maybe you can even feel who's thinking of you or when they're thinking of you. Now, I'm not going to start this bullshit again. I'm not going to say it's going to be a twin flame, but it could be somebody who believes that you are the one, that you are their person. Look. Unconditional, genuine, certain love. Yeah, this is not someone who's lust-filled. Like, I mean, they are, because clearly that's the first card that came out. But that's not the only thing. That's the first row. Overall energy is TikTok, deadline, time running out. So there is an app called TikTok, and that could be relevant in some way, or this person feels like they've got to move before they lose you or before someone else snaps you up. Let's see. I'm going to use this one, and we're going to be reading the energy that comes with the cards because, you know, I love bringing the author's perspective into it. So let's just do one and then we'll clarify. Tell me about desire, lust, sexual chemistry. Give me one card for that one. One card for desire. Oh, or not. Literally 3 popped out. Okay. Here I am trying to not stay all day on the same card. So overall energy is the Nightmare of Daggers, which is like the Knight of Swords. Okay, so we've got Massacre of Daggers, which is the King of Swords, with the 8 of Bones, followed by the 8 of Bones and the 5 of Daggers. So that's like the 8 of Wands, 5 of Swords. I'm not fond of that. Let's see. I want to start by reading the Knight of Daggers, just so we can have that energy in mind as the overall energy for that card. Let's see. Nightmare of Daggers, impulsiveness, quick to action. The Nightmare of Daggers has laser focus and won't be kept from its goal. With an enviable drive, it tackles tasks with precision and impulsiveness and without warning. Channel this energy, face your goals head on, and don't hesitate to act. Yeah, this is, whoever this is, they're like laser focused. You've got a target on your back, but not like in a bad way. At least I don't think so. Now let's read the King of Swords, which is like the King of Daggers. Okay, so this one is Master of the Mind, Discipline. The Massacre of Daggers is centered and impartial, approaching everything with a clear head and striking with precision and mindfulness. There is no room for your emotions here, only an evenness of mind. Well, that's surprising because we're literally clarifying desire and lust. So I feel like usually, whoever this is usually someone who's very composed, someone who is very precise. There's something about precision because both of these use to that word, both the Knight of Daggers and the King of Daggers. So this is someone who's very precise. So when they do speak up, when they do tell you how they feel, they're going to be very clear, but they're very focused on you. They might be trying to distract themselves because both of these are also a little bit of a detachment. Let's look at the 8 of Bones. Momentum, sudden movement, Move, go. Don't let yourself lose momentum. It's right on your heels, so now is not the right time. Now is not the time to catch your breath. You're so close. Just keep moving, keep running, keep going. Yeah, this is more about, remember we had the overall energy of deadline, time running out. I didn't look at what's beneath deadline. Love affair, dirty little secret, and down low. So this could be two different things. For some of you, this is someone who, love affair does not necessarily have to mean like an affair with someone who's married, but because the bottom says two different explanations, it could be. If it is, then this could be someone, this is why they're trying to detach, because they know that this is not okay, like it's not going to move forward because it's not the right thing to do. For others of you, this could be somebody who wants to keep you secret, not because I'm feeling two different energies. So for the other one, it's not because they're trying to like be secretive, but because they want to like keep you to themselves. That's what I'm feeling. Okay, so let's look at the 5 of Daggers, which is not great. 5 of Daggers, ambition and winning. You've won, but at what cost? Although admirable, your ambition has taken over every other aspect of yourself. Take a moment to look at what lies in the wake of your victory. Have you bloodied the people you care about? Have you broken important connections? Have you hurt yourself along the way? Okay, so again, two different energies. For some of you, this is definitely somebody who hurt you, and they feel like they've got to rush back in and fix it. For others of you, again, this is somebody who's normally very ambitious, very focused, and they're getting distracted. Like normally they're very good at, laser focus on what they want. They're very ambitious, but it's keeping them blind to, because you see how the daggers are like in their eyes? It's keep them blind to other things in life. So I guess we're going to clarify with these. I had another deck, but these are, I guess, the clarifiers. So let's clarify obsession. Or let's see if just one comes out. How many cards come out for obsession? Let's see. Nope. Oh, 3 came out again. Okay. 6 of Crystals, the Devil. 6 of Crystals, the Devil, and the 7 of Daggers. Overall energy, the Rigid, which is the Emperor. Okay, so let's look up because here's the energy I'm getting. Again, this is very likely for feminine, obviously, because like 85% of my listeners are feminine, but because this is someone who's fully in their masculine energy and wanting to like come forward and snatch you up so that everyone knows that you are their person, basically. But at the same, it's like, well, it's not so much because it's the secretive energy, not secretive, but like hidden. So it's not so much so that everyone knows. I felt a correction there. It's so that they know that you're not with anyone else, that you're theirs. Okay. So the Emperor is structure, authority. The Rigid is an unwavering force and structure that is built all around us, setting boundaries. It's time to rely on your own strength and build your own boundaries. Take control of your fate. Don't allow yourself to disappear into the shadows. Be the protagonist in your story. Have I said this before, that I think you're going to have 2 different people coming your way? One is most likely someone from the past. And the other one is most likely someone new. The one from the past, it's like maybe they were having issues setting boundaries, they were having issues standing up for themselves, and they're finally stepping into that energy so that they can come towards you. And the other person, the one that's new, is taking control of their fate. So they're they're also going to move forward, but for a different reason. Okay. Let's look at the Six of Crystals. I don't know that I'm going to keep looking up the meanings. I mean, obviously, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just go. Because I want to pull more cards. So, Six of Pentacles. Two different people. If this is someone from the past, they might have breadcrumbed you, or they gave to you, but they also gave to someone else. One of the two. And if this is someone new, this is someone who's very generous, someone who's very giving, someone who they're obsessed, but it's like they are very much, not only do we have the Emperor, followed by the Lovers. Not only do we have the Emperor, but we have the Six of Crystals, the Devil. So if it's someone new, it's someone who's very comfortable, very well off, and they want to, this is someone who is in provider energy. They want to be the provider. This is kind of self-explanatory, right? But still, we're gonna get into it. If it's someone from the past, it's a little, gotta remember Seven of Swords also came out, because it's like they are still not wanting to fully, like they may know what they did wrong, but that doesn't mean they're going to tell you that they know what they did wrong. So they can acknowledge privately how they hurt you, but they might not acknowledge it to you. That makes sense? But that doesn't mean it's not going to be revealed anyway. So the reason that they haven't let this go is because they still haven't processed the lesson. If you have already let go of the past, you're moving forward, it's because you processed the lesson, you got the point, and you're letting go. And they haven't, so they're still attached. Now, if this is someone new, this combination tells me that's where I think that hidden energy also comes through. They may not, this may be somebody you know as a friend or a coworker, or it's somebody around you, because otherwise, you know, how would they know you even exist? And how would they know you well enough to get obsessed? So obviously it's someone around you. But they haven't said anything. I feel like they will. Because again, we've got all this energy of movement now, feeling like somebody's running out of time. Let's look at today. Today, present, now, in the moment. Clarify today. Four of Cups. Clarify today. The Chariot. Two of Cups. With the Seven of Crystals. The Haunting of Crystals. Oh, yeah. The new person feels like they manifested you. They feel like you are exactly what they wanted. And so they have been observing you. That's how I know. I know that this is someone around you, because there's someone who's been observing you, and they've come to the conclusion that you are definitely worth the investment, which is also proof that they're not some impulsive, you know, like maybe they take action quickly once they decide, but this is not someone who's impulsive, the new person. This is someone who thinks things through. They calculate things. They are cautious, not fearful, but cautious. Now, this is making me think that they're kind of choking on not expressing what they want to say. So especially the new person, the one that hasn't expressed what they want to say yet, you might even feel like this person withdrawing a little bit, because it's like the more that they're around you, it's bubbling up. What they want to say, it's bubbling up. And they're going to get to the point where they can't hold it back anymore. Because, again, Chariot, Two of Cups, they know themselves. They know that once they're in, they are locked. And so it's like they're trying to like hold themselves back, like, whoa, Nelly. But this person wants to pursue you so hard. Now, for some of you, this could be same sex, you know, because they're like same, but it could also be, now, if this is not romantic, like if you're already married and you know that this is not a romantic story for you, this could be like a friend or a coworker maybe who's like really obsessed with your mind and they want to get to know you and maybe they want to collaborate. So it doesn't have to be romantic for everybody. I'm just riding the romantic vibes because it feels nice, you know, but it's not always going to be that energy for everyone. Now, if this is someone from the past, clearly they still feel like you are worth the investment. With the Four of Cups on this one, this is a different energy. It's about feeling like they have a missed opportunity and now they're determined to come forward and let you know that you are the one that they choose. Okay. Now, clarify synchronicities. Ten of Bones, which is the Ten of Wands. Clarify synchronicities. Five of Crystals. And the Hierophant. With the Two of Bones. Followed by the King of Pentacles. The Star. Ace of Wands. It's so cute because of the energy I'm feeling. It's like, look, somebody, okay. The new person, because there's a very clear distinction in energy. The new person, the reason that they feel like they manifested you is that they might have made a list of qualities and possibly physical features that they wanted in a partner. And you check off the whole list. And so they're sitting here like, is this my wife or my husband? And so it's like weighing on them because with the Five of Pentacles, if this person, I don't feel like this is someone who's married or anything like that. This is somebody who's single. But if they were fine being alone, if they were like totally okay being, you know, sleeping alone, now they feel like they miss you. Like when you're in a relationship and your partner goes away and you miss them, and they're like, this is so fucking weird. I already missed this person and they're not even in my life like fully yet. So that kind of freaks them out because they're like, if I already missed them now, imagine when I do get involved with them. So there's a little bit of hesitation, but it's also bringing them a lot of certainty. Like, yeah, this is the one. Now, person from the past, they are determined to come forward, but because we do have King of Pentacles, for the new person, obviously that means solid commitment, right? They're full locked in. For the person from the past, there's someone who's committed to someone else. So they may still, that's where the dirty little secret can come in. I don't know if they want to have some love affair with you or whatever, but this is someone who's still committed elsewhere. And that's why to them, the Ten of Wands is that pressure. Now, Five of Pentacles for them also represents the fact that they may be going through some difficult financial times. And that may be why they're still married. Like I don't know if they're going to tell you this, but they may say like, if I had the money to go to court and do all this, I would already be divorced, but I don't. So I'm still committed. Clarify Twin Flames, the one. Nine of Cups, clarify Twin Flames in the one. The Tower. The Fool. Death. Followed by the Emperor, Judgment, Wheel of Fortune. Jesus. Okay. I will say, because the Wheel of Fortune is followed by the Three of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so for the new person, let's talk about the old person first so we can get over it. The old person feels like they've changed, you've awakened them, and maybe now they feel like you're their twin flame. It doesn't mean that this is someone that you need to go towards. But I believe your job in the person from the past life was to awaken them, was to get them maybe drawn to spirituality or drawn towards knowing themselves, leading to self-awareness, right? And that's it. That was it. And the Three of Swords is like, yeah, they're in the process of healing. They are in the process of changing, but that doesn't mean you need to, like, maybe if this is someone you share children with, obviously you can't cut them completely out of your life, right? I know that, but maybe now it's going to change. Like, well, now we can be friends, or now we can be, colleagues if y'all own a business together or something like that. Now, if it's a new person, you are changing someone's life already. As in, this might have been somebody who swore off love because the Three of Swords is there. But meeting you, it's like making it easy for them to let go, making it easy for them to heal from the past, making it easy for them to look forward to a new future, a new beginning. They feel like you're a wish come true. And that's, again, we continually see that, which is beautiful, because it's very much, when you show gratitude for something, obviously you start aligning more with that thing, right? So the fact that they're in such a grateful energy for having met you is why you're being aligned, or it's part of why you're being aligned. Tower and the Fool. Look, at some point, this person's just going to take a leap of faith, because it's like they're holding back as much as they can, but also kind of like a pressure cooker. The more that they hold back, the more the pressure grows. Because remember, emotions, you can't eliminate them. You can transform them, but you can't eliminate them. They are an energy. So they're holding up all this pent up energy, and it's like they're going to explode. Clarifying conditions. We're only going to do the first row for part 1, and then we'll do a few more rows for part 2. So we got the Justice card. Ten of Crystals. Okay, got a lot of cards. Ace of Crystals. Five of Bones. Death card. And the World. This, okay, the person from the past, I believe that they're going to come forward and tell you that you are the love of their life, that they've always cared for you. I'm not saying that they're lying. I just think that this is how they feel right now, because they haven't let go of the situation. And when we are in the middle of a lesson, we feel like the other person is genuinely our person. So I'm not saying that they're lying, but it's up to you. Let me just put that. It's up to you. They might tell you that they're going to get a divorce, that you two can build together. Y'all can, y'all can start over. They understand you're going to be resistant, but they're willing to fight. Like, they want to show you a different side of themselves. New person. The new person is definitely, I don't know if they're, for some of you, this could be somebody who's a little famous. And remember, that's relative to your circumstances, your situations. They're well known in maybe they're just their community, or in their town, their city, their state, or their country. And maybe they had like a lot of options, but they weren't, like, they hadn't found anybody that they really clicked with except you. And that's because there is some sort of past life connection here. Now, before you start freaking out, I know that when we say past life, a lot of y'all think karmic, especially with the Justice card, but karmic does not always mean negative. Karmic does not always mean this, you know, chaotic, turbulent connection. This is someone you can build with. This is someone that you will, if you choose, you can build something stable, long-term. At least that's what the intention. Both of you have that intention. They genuinely, Ace of Crystals, they see this as a genuine opportunity. This is not someone who's coming towards you for a good time only, or just because they're bored. With the Five of Wands, though, I believe that part of what is intriguing to them is that, remember that I said this person could be like well-known in some community. They have a presence somewhere. They're used to people kind of like, I'm seeing this image of like shoving others out of the way to make themselves known. They're used to that. They're used to people doing that type of thing. With you, the shoe is on the other foot. They feel like they need to show you that they are different. They need to stand out. And it's like, it's intriguing to them because that itself is proof that, you know, you're not someone who's desperate. You're not someone who's running after other people. You are somebody who values yourself, respects yourself. And this itself has changed the way that they perceive you, the way that they feel about you, and it's leading to unconditional love. Okay. So I'm going to stop part 1 here. And by the way, guys, I'm so excited because Patreon just updated. They updated their system, which is glitching a little bit now because they're updating. But someone mentioned, not just one person, I had like 5 different people tell me, it's not a lot, but still, like 5 different people told me, why don't you sell videos individually? And Patreon at the time was not set up for that. Guess what? Now they're set up for that. So I'm going to update. I don't know how far back I'll go, but videos can be purchased individually, and I'll make them pretty inexpensive, like $1, 99 cents or so. So that if there's a specific video you want to see, but you don't want to purchase the full membership, you can just purchase that one video. Okay. So there we go. So I appreciate you. If you want to contribute to my growth and show your appreciation for my time and my energy, please put the emojis that are in the title down below in the comments, or share how this resonated with you so far, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.